It rained overnight. We're due to get another big chunk in the morning. But while we got a minute, Keithy's just come in. So Chandler's brought back our 8S that has been out of action for, I think, about 4 months now. We've not seen it. As you know, it's been a bit of a journey with this thing. It came to us last year, not last year, a couple of years ago now. I think it is 2 years. But it came and there were some noticeable things that weren't quite right with it. It's been away. You know the story so far if you're watching this. We had, what was it? We had a bad gearbox, didn't we? Let's just explain what we were having issues with.
Yeah, the gearbox was all over the place.
Yeah.
All the gears were different, changed at different times.
It would rev up, wouldn't it?
One gear in particular was dangerous because it used to gear down and it take off forward, rev the engine and go off like a rocket.
Yeah. It wasn't very good at all, actually, the gearbox. And then the brakes on top of that would steer you right, wouldn't they, viciously?
Pull you to the curb.
It'd be nothing, nothing,
yeah.
Bang! It would come on.
And they were very aggressive. If nothing, bang, brakes were on.
Yeah.
You go through the window.
We also had a derating issue, didn't we? And that was, we knew, they said to us from the start what the problem with that is,
yeah.
But it never got resolved.
Switch on the independent brakes, it's an electric switch that tells you, it was telling them that the brakes weren't locked together and it derates the tractor.
Yeah, that was that problem. The GPS wasn't centered tracking wise, small issue, but we couldn't find the way to change that in the settings, and I still don't know. I need someone to actually point
They had
that
to
out.
go through it, didn't they?
Yes.
They had to do it themselves.
There was, we didn't actually notice this one too much. Well, Keithy might have, but there was this panel, wasn't it, Keith?
Yeah.
This is, it's
this panel, top panel, isn't it?
Yeah.
The whole panel. It all went white.
Yeah.
When you're using it, it used to smell of burnt plastic. You then quite got the plastic right in the mouldings.
Yeah.
So it wasn't taking the temperature. The exhaust pipes under there.
So it's getting hot, and it changed the colour of the actual panel,
it was
didn't
just
it?
all grey and white, and then it was horrible. But they changed that and made it so it doesn't do it again. Apparently.
No.
So.
We did complain about some of these issues to Chandler's, and to be fair, they did take it in, didn't they, Keith? And they tried to have a look at some of the issues. Yeah. And then it was a long process of backwards and forwards. In the end, we had to go to AGCO direct.
Well, we went in, didn't it, back to the dealer, and they had it for a month.
Yeah.
Come back and nothing had changed. It
No,
was just the same.
It was the same. And then and then the farmer had just had enough, and we had to go to AGCO. And then there was a big meeting at the farm. AGCO came here with Chandler's, and then the tractor went away, and we didn't. We did hear, didn't we? They said it was coming back.
Yeah, so
and it was ready.
About 3 weeks, was it? 2 weeks?
Yes,
3 weeks.
3 weeks. About 3 weeks, and there was a phone call. It was coming back, but they wanted to check it. AGCO wanted to look over it before it came back. They weren't happy with it, were they? No. Apparently, it was trying to move forwards in neutral, which rang some alarm bells with those guys. I know nothing about that bit, but they weren't happy with it. So then it went in for a gearbox change.
Yeah.
And that was the last we heard of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it came back to us 2 days ago. Keithy's been using it. So what did they change then, Keithy?
They changed the gearbox complete, so it's had a whole new gearbox.
Right.
They stripped all the brakes out again because they were assembled wrong in the first place.
Right.
They stripped all the brakes out. They put all new brakes in. The whole braking system is new in the back end.
Right.
So that's all new. The gearbox is new. All new software in the gearbox and on the screen.
Yeah.
They centralised the GPS up.
The brake pedal, is the
brake
derating
pedal
gone?
switch, yeah, they've done that so it doesn't derate anymore.
And you've been using it, has it done it?
No.
No, hasn't derated?
No, everything is how it should be.
It was so annoying. It's a little problem. It's like a nothing problem, but it's so annoying on the road, isn't it? Because it feels like the tractor's dead on you.
The brakes were horrible on the road as well. You're coming up to a junction and it's just nothing, and all of a sudden, whang, you go through the window.
Yeah. And the brakes are better?
Yeah, a lot better.
Good. And the gearbox feels better?
Gearbox is, every gear's the same. It changes, it's nice. It's
what
all
else?
smooth.
They changed that panel for us on the side
Yeah,
there.
they put new panel, and they've gone to town. They re-valeted it. They've sprayed it. It looks like a new tractor when it comes back. It don't now. It's been out.
No, we have been out on the cultivations with it, which is a shame. I never got a picture. We've been drilling, as you know.
It was totally immaculate. Everything that was missing or not right, they put right. They went round it with a fine tooth comb. Even that reflector fell off. We never told them about it. They put that back on.
Oh really? I never knew that.
Yeah, it fell off a long time ago. It was thrown in the cat.
Oh right.
Sprayed all this out. This, just like a new tractor.
Yeah.
And they're in touch, and Josh has been ringing up and checking, making sure everything's right.
Good. We noticed this morning we had a couple of fuses gone, didn't we? We found
Yeah,
them.
on the lights.
Yeah. What did you notice on that fuse board inside? We would on the old models. This is just for Agco watching. On the old 77s, you can flip the panel over, can't you? And it tells you what fuses relate.
You can diagram of the fuse board, so you know which fuses to look at. This one hasn't got it.
No.
We couldn't find it in the book. There's no manual with a chart either.
So Keithy's been pulling fuses out. But yeah.
Just a minor thing.
Yes. But you glad to have it back, Keithy?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
No, we've got nothing to do with it.
No, we haven't got anything to do with it much now, but yeah, fingers crossed it's the tractor we always thought it should be.
Yeah, it's how it should have been when it came.
Yeah. Who went through it? They were saying it went off to some special place.
It went to the advisors, I think, one of their other depots, and they had one of their head service managers overseeing it, and Agco have been backwards and forwards checking on it all the time, all the way through.
Yes.
So.
It's just a shame that it's just a shame that Chandler's didn't take control of it all, and that's the only thing that's been let down a little bit. But everyone's here to learn, and hopefully Chandler's now know the procedure. If somebody else is having, I know there's others out there. I know there are. So I would, if I were you, if you're having troubles with yours, similar issues that we've had with ours, just contact Agco directly. Then they know your problems. But hopefully, fingers crossed now, Keithy, it's the tractor that we wanted.
I think they put a new screen in, didn't they?
Oh yes, inside, yes. The very first time it came, it was the tractor was very clean on the outside, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the inside, it was just a little bit grubby in there. But they've gone to town in there, haven't they, Keithy?
It come back this time better than it did the first time.
Yes. Keithy thought it was a brand new tractor. But we've noticed they put a new screen in here as well. And the first one we had actually had a couple of, they were superficial, we didn't really care, but they had a couple of scratches.
I don't know whether they had found a fault with that screen, I don't know, or whether it's some GPS app put it in, but it is a new screen.
No, but we have noticed they put a new screen in there for some, whatever the reasons might be. But in here it is gleaming. Obviously Keithy's been using it now. Keithy's been using it for a couple of days, so we never got to see it, but yes, there we go. Hopefully that's the end of the story with this thing, eh, Keithy?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully that is it. The tractor's back, it's fixed, and hopefully I don't have to talk about it anymore because I've reached it. It took a little bit longer than we would have liked, didn't it, Keith? We weren't desperate. They have lent us tractors to replace this one. Not as big a tractor, but they lent us the 7S to use, and we did cover the work, didn't we? So we
managed it. We managed with it. Yeah.
We did, but it's going to be nice to have this back for next year. Get them mowers on there and get the. It'll be good, won't it? So yeah, thanks very much. Whoever was involved fixing this up for us, thank you, because yeah, we felt like we were out on our own at the start, didn't we? We felt like we were going to be left with it in the condition it was, and yeah, thankfully someone's listened. And
it's been a long time, but it's come back.
Yes.
I know the rep. So Josh said they didn't want to send it back until it was A1 perfect.
Yes. So that's the reason.
That's why it's been so long.
Right.
Because they do work, Agco come along, no, that's not right, sort of do something, do this, do that.
Right, yeah, they wanted it back to us perfect, so
yeah.
And fingers crossed it is. Fingers crossed that's the end of the story, eh, Keithy? And we can put some nice hours on it.